On the edge of Blackwood village stood an old house, a house that no one dared to enter. For nearly 20 years, it had remained empty. The villagers believed the house was cursed, but Arjun never believed in ghosts. When he inherited the house from his grandfather, he decided to move in. The villagers tried to warn him. "Don't stay there," they said. "That house wakes up at night." Arjun laughed at their fear and ignored the warnings. That evening, he arrived at the house with a small bag and unlocked the old wooden door. The door creaked loudly as it opened. Inside, the house was cold and silent. Dust covered the furniture and cobwebs hung from the ceiling. It felt as if time had stopped inside those walls. That night, Arjun went to sleep in the old bedroom upstairs. Everything was quiet. But at exactly 3:17 a.m., his eyes suddenly opened. He didn't know why. Then he heard it, a faint whisper echoing through the house. "Arjun!" Arjun sat up in bed. He listened carefully. Again, the whisper came. "Arjun!" Thinking it was just the wind, he slowly got out of bed and walked toward the hallway. The corridor outside was dark and silent, but at the end of the hallway, something stood in the shadows. A tall figure, completely black. Two glowing white eyes stared directly at him. Arjun froze in fear. Next to him on the wall hung an old cracked mirror. Slowly, he turned his head and looked into the mirror. What he saw made his blood run cold. In the reflection, the dark figure was standing right behind him. Arjun quickly turned around, but the hallway was empty. There was no one there. His heart began to race. Then suddenly, he heard footsteps behind him. Slow, heavy footsteps. Before he could turn around again, a cold breath touched his ear. A voice whispered softly, "You shouldn't have come here." Arjun screamed and ran back to his bedroom. He slammed the door shut and locked it. His hands were shaking. Then came a loud knock on the door. Once, then again, and again. The knocking grew louder, but suddenly, it stopped. The room became completely silent, too silent. Arjun slowly turned around, and standing behind him was the same dark figure. Right beside his ear, the voice whispered one last time, "You live here now." The next morning, the villagers came to check on the house, but Arjun was gone. No one ever saw him again. But every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., the lights inside the house turn on. And if you look carefully at the window, you can see two shadows standing inside, listening for the next whisper.